Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hey everyone, checking on oil on the daily, weekly time frame and the hourly, starting with the hourly. So remember that 52.74 level, and we zoom back. We really need to find it on the daily time frame, but this was the level that acted as support. And I guess we'll find it on the 4-hour time frame. But it acted as support on 3 tests. 1, 2, 3. Then it acted as resistance. And now the low of this morning bounced off of it to the penny. So clearly that level is still in play, which is why I leave relevant trend resistance and support lines and channel resistance and support lines off the chart, because they often come back into play as we see here. So that was where our higher low formed. And we did get a higher high follow through on this bounce, but a big upper wick of profit taking. So that's not really the follow through that the bulls were looking for. And when we see that on the daily time frame, we can see that the bounce that we had did not confirm that reversal candlestick. It's a candlestick of indecision. It's a doji, and it doesn't really show a reversal because we're not at the top of an uptrend or the bottom of a downtrend. It just shows indecision, which obviously does not favor the bulls, who were looking for a nice green day to confirm it here. So after the dump, we had a big 2-day bounce, a dump, a big 3-day bounce, a dump, and now just a weak bounce. So this is a bit of a red flag for the bulls. And if we lose 52.74 overnight or in the morning tomorrow, we will be looking down at the recent low of 52.52, and a break of that level is the last thing that the bulls want to see here in the short term. So key levels for the bulls on the hourly time frame to break is the high of the price we've seen here, 53.54, to get that higher high continued. And we do have an uptrend support line to be watching here to see if the bulls remain strong. I would be looking at right about there for an uptrend support. No candlestick closing below it. Lots of bounces off of those levels. Looking at USO on the daily time frame, you see that lack of follow through. No strong bullish reversal confirmation. We did get a higher low and a higher high, but it still leaves a lot to be desired by the bulls. The middle Bollinger Band resistance is 1137. There's a gap at 1140, but again, if we cannot get follow through and conviction and strength, we're not going to see the bulls fill that gap. So need another higher low and higher high overnight or tomorrow morning on that hourly time frame to be heading up to that 1140 gap fill. The weekly time frame still holding that middle Bollinger Band of 1117, but we are seeing this 4-period exponential moving average cross the 8-period to the downside. If we don't see the bulls recover and close closer into the mid $11 range, we will see that bearish bearish TCG cross, and that will be a bad sign for the bulls. So oil bulls really have their backs against the wall right now, and they need to show up and continue this strong, I shouldn't say strong, but continue to see a nice higher low pattern and try and recover from the dump that we did see at the end of last week. Inventory report on Wednesday will have a very significant impact as to whether or not we keep that higher low pattern on the daily time frame, and we'll check back in before that. Just a heads up, the chart guys James is going to start doing some commodity videos during the week, and that'll give good opposing, or we shouldn't say opposing, but good different perspectives, as we don't run by our analysis with each other before we put it out. So some nice unbiased different perspectives. I'll keep doing the commodity videos over the weekend, but not going to be doing them every single day as I have been for what feels like forever at this point. So that's just to keep some sanity in my head, and I look forward to seeing you when I see you. And again, James is certainly competent. You'll see that, and just a different style of things, so it will be nice to see a different perspective. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.